Ooh, too close. Too close. I think it's about time that I record and upload a video, which I've been meaning to for ages, and lots of people have been encouraging me, and I just make excuses for myself. I haven't got time, I'm too tired, I just can't be bothered, things like that. So now I've got time. Liana's asleep, so let's get cracking. What am I going to do? My face feels a little bit dehydrated today, so I'm gonna spray some of my, as I get out of my drawer, what's this called? This Garnier Organic Hydrating Mist. And what am I gonna do first? I think I'm gonna do my brows first. For my brows, I'm going to start off with the Glossier Boy Brow. What I like to do is just groom my brows a little bit, just so I know where it will go, where I want it to go, etc, etc. And I actually really like this product. Do you know what? Shall we zoom in a little bit? Let's get up close and personal. And see, I could get away with this, I think, but we're going full on today. Full on. Like I've got anywhere else to go. Actually, I've got somewhere to go to. I'm going to the lounge and kitchen and bathroom. While I let my brows dry, I'm gonna start doing my base. Start working on my base. Where is it? I start off with my Bobbi Brown corrector. This is in the shade Bisque. So, and then I just apply this to my dark circles, basically, because your girl doesn't get much sleep, because I am a mom. I am a mommy. But ever since, I've always had just quite dark circles anyway. So look at that. I don't have to blend it in like perfectly, because I'll be going in to blend in my concealer later. So on the other eye, of course. So that's my under eyes brightened already, as you can see. I'm going to be moving on to the foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Foundation. Perfectly matches skin color and texture, so we shall see. Because my skin, if you want to see up close, so there's some discoloration there, some hyperpigmentation. I've got like a mustache marking. Don't mind the corrector there. My forehead is just textured as well. Got some blemishes here, but basically my skin isn't perfect like any of us. So I'll just be starting. Oh, I'm using the shade Golden Neutral. I hope this is my shade, because they don't put out testers in Boots anymore, because obviously with Rona looming around still, I don't know how much I need, but I'll just pump a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh, it's a bit liquidy than I thought it was going to be. As you can see, it's running down a little bit. So what I'll do is I will just I think this is a good shade for me. My face is a little bit lighter than the rest of my body. It just is. I'll just start blending, I think. Can you see? Maybe I'll zoom a bit more. Can you see? Oh, I'm just using a flat top brush. This is, I think, a BH Cosmetics one. Oh my gosh, it's good. Why have I not used this before? Look at I think that's a pretty good match. I think so. I'll put some of my mustache. And oh my god, why have I not tried this foundation before? Look at this coverage. That's my skin without, and this is there's too much foundation, but I'm just gonna put it all over one pump just to see how it layers, really. But I am liking this. Oh my god. Why have I not reached out for L'Oreal more in the past? Right, tell me that that does not look good. I mean, look at my skin. It just looks so smooth. I am shook to the core. Oh, look how it leaves also like some kind of dewiness to it. Oh my gosh. Look. Tell me it does not look smoother than it did before. Next up is concealer. This is a Pony Effect Concealer Pro Fit Liquid Concealer with SPF 30. I actually got this from YesStyle. It's a Korean brand. Style Susie, who is my favorite YouTuber of all time. She's a mom. I love her style. I love her makeup, fashion style and makeup style, and I just love her. So follow her on Instagram and here on YouTube. It's Style Susie. I'll put her links down below. So what I've learned from Robert Welch, another makeup person, actually a makeup artist, you don't really need a lot of concealer. Just put some on the inner corners and on the outer corner like this. That's all you need. And I'm just going to blend it. So you start on the area where you want the most coverage, so sort of just outside here, and you bring the product in to the rest of your under eye, because he says in that way your under eye doesn't cake. So it doesn't cake up. And blend. Blend. Also, Real Technique sponges. It's just the best. And it's so cheap. No, well, it isn't cheap, but cheaper than the Beauty Blender, for example. And these are usually on offer as well. Now I look like a ghost. So I've just blended that in, and then I'm just going to bounce my sponge all across my face to smoothen out my skin. We're going to be moving on to brows, since it's probably dried up now anyway. The brow product I'm going to be using is a brow product by, I think this is Etude House. Yeah, by Etude House, Drawing Eyebrow Pencil in the shade, what shade is this? Brown, black brown. Let's zoom back in again. So this is my brows up. This is my brow up close. So I'm just gonna be looking into my little mirror here. I like this product as well. I just found this on YesStyle and I thought I would try it because of the really good reviews. Is that cute yet? Is my brow cute yet? Now, to try and somewhat match it. Well, it's not going to match because they're sisters, not twins. Let's try to make them friends at least. So, this is alright like this, yeah. And so, let's try to make them somewhat the same. For some reason, when I do my brows, I always have just that one good brow. Is anyone the same? Because sometimes this brow just won't cover it, no matter how much you try to fix it. Sometimes the more you try to manipulate it, the more it just messes up. So let me just try to. Does that look fairly even? I'll get my concealer brush, my trusty concealer brush, and just get a little bit of my concealer. I mean a little bit, just like get some product on the bottle. So I'm not carving my brows, I'm just tidying the end bit. I don't like the carved out brows look on me. I just like it to look natural, well, fairly natural, as natural as you can be when it comes to makeup. I mean, this is my good brow. I prefer this brow, so I don't really have to do much with it. So there, they're fairly natural looking, right? Isn't it? So for my powder, I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, loose setting powder, great powder. So then I'm just going to lightly dust. This is what I usually do anyway. Lightly dust under my eye. I don't do baking either because I just end up looking really crusty and not cute. Because I've actually got this Back to Bronze bronzer, which I've barely touched. As you can see, it's not even hit pan or anything. Swirl it around, swirl, swirl. Get the excess off and bronze up my skin. Does that look the right way to do it? This is a Laura Mercier palette, face and cheek palette in the shade Blush Rose Guava. So I'm going in with these two blushes there on both sides. I'm just gonna go in with the darker blush first. Right, so next eyes. Right, I'm not really creative when it comes to eyes, so this is gonna be a bit hard because I don't really do the whole eyeshadow look, but we will try. The palette I'll be trying to focus on is this Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I love this palette. Well, I love to look at it. Basically, it's so pretty, I'm gonna die. So we'll see where we go. The shade Weekend. Oh, so hard to hold this with my sore wrist. I'll take this Weekender shade. I think it's probably a good base shade. And just spread it all across the lid. Maybe a little bit more. Right. What should I use? So I'm gonna take this color Riff. Where is it? Riff. Just like I did with Weekender. So just apply. That's pretty. So right, this isn't a tutorial, by the way. This is just me doing makeup because I'm not a pro makeup artist at all. So I'm just someone who enjoys makeup. This shade called Wild Heart. It's a fuchsia pink. Nice fuchsia pink. Right, hope. Wish me luck. But this is a pretty damn eyeshadow. So now that's on, I want to perhaps get a pencil brush if I can find it. Yeah, hell red. It's like a burgundy purpley color. This one just above Wild Heart. This one in the corner. No, I actually used this brush before and it looks muddy. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's just get a different brush. More fluffy blending brush. And we'll see how this blends. See, now that's better, I think. See, I'm the type of person who just doesn't venture out with colors till today. This shade right next to Wild Heart Punk. It's like a chocolate brown color. Pretty as well. Okay, so focus this on the outer part. Do you know what? I'm gonna stop using this brush because focus this on the outer corner. Blending is key. That's what I've learned over the years. This is a clean, fluffy blending brush. So I've actually just done my other eye, and I think it looks fairly even now. Curling my lashes with my Pheww lash curler. Zooming you in again, and I want to see how this mascara performs. Right, so I've done my mascara. Let's zoom you back out. Done my mascara, and let's try an attempt. When I say attempt, and put these lashes on. I actually bought these lashes. They're the Ardell Wispies, the original feathered lash with Invisiband. Got the glue here. Yeah, I will let that dry for, I don't know, a minute. While that's drying, I will start putting eyeshadow. I'll put some eyeshadow on my lower lash line just to match up with my eyes a bit. Before I was rudely interrupted by my camera. I think I was in the middle of putting lashes on, I think. So I went ahead and finished up my eyes, put lashes on, put some highlighter. The highlighter I used for my inner corners, my nose bridge and my brow bone is by Sleek, and this is the highlighting palette in Lightspeed, and they have there's sort of like a pinky, there's sort of like a pinky, this one shade here that I thought would go with this eye look. And I have also already applied some lipstick. This is the Maybelline in Mauve for Me 373. Actually goes quite nice. I did take me ages to put these lashes on, but I am loving them. I am low-key in love. And turns out I just had to wait a minute or two for the glue to be completely tacky or almost dry, and then I apply it, because from my experience before I was just so impatient and it just never worked for me. I think I'm just gonna put a little bit of Sleek highlighter on top, because why not? I'm gonna go in with that pink shade as well, which is right here. This blush, highlighter is very intense. It can get a bit intense. And I think that is the final look. Thanks for watching.